Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores and City Skylines, where I have found what we are going to do today. And that is, while I was filling this, and I did make all of this offices so that we can pull that industry down as well, that we're going to make some bridges across, because as I was getting all this looking pretty with this key right here, or K, I noticed people are actually walking across, even though there wasn't really anything right here yet, that they were walking all the way to the structures over here. So I thought, well, why not make it so that they don't have to walk all that distance? So, for the first time, we are going to probably use these, maybe. We don't need a big one. 9 meters. 12 over... Wait, this can connect to an overpass? I'm not sure what that's meaning. Elevator for bridges. Pedestrian overpass 12. 19. I'm not sure what these ones are. There were 2 packs, so I downloaded the... well, 2 variations to the pack. So I downloaded both, or the one that had both. So let's try this though. We'll just place that there and see how this works. Now then, we need this to... this supposedly can connect to here. Let's turn off road guidelines because there are so many of them. I'm not sure if it's attaching correctly. Well, it's definitely attaching to the front of it, which I'm not wanting. I'm wanting to attach to the back. Up here. That's supposed to be where it attaches to, right? Or is there just too much in the way with the key that makes it not possible? Well, let's pull it. That would be the same problem right there. It's right here. There's no key right here, so... It attaches to the bottom, but... maybe I have to elevate it? No? I'm not sure quite how this works. Maybe I'm missing a mod. I'll probably go back and check, because I would really like this to work. So, but for now, let's just delete that and see if we can't attach. Why is the pathway wanting to attach to the middle of the road? Well, this... oh, because of the key. That's right. The key is causing a lot of troubles. So we would have had to have made these before we made the key. Because we could do it quite easily over here, but I'd want it lined up, so... and the key is pulling at this one as well. So as cool as they are to kind of line things up, it does seem that they can cause some issue in terms of trying to make these. But just like the other one, I might have to fix this. We're going to, or the other objects, we're going to have it so that, oh wait, the monorail, no! Can you go under effectively? No, the railing is actually going through the bottom, which means that there's not enough room for people, per se. We can't put it... well, we could put it underground, probably, but that would start to interfere with the mess I don't really wish to deal with. So I'm not sure if I can actually do this idea on this side. No, I would say not. Not unless we did get those structures working. I'd have to rekey this, but with it going around the structure, but that would be effective. Wait, let's try the other one. Let's try these ones. Maybe I was just using the wrong one. I don't know what these are for if they're not for that, but let's have that. Oh, and they're smaller too. Just in general. Ah, these are the ones we needed. Okay. So, like, I could just imagine the comment section if anybody actually uses this. It's like, you fool! You're using the wrong one! So let's just drop that there. And then we would need another one. Actually, we could have this just go straight across, because remember, there's different altitudes or variant heights. So if we said that we were going to want this to come all the way over here at the 180, I guess the 180 doesn't matter at the moment. We would want it. Okay, why was it not affecting it at that height? But it was affecting it at the other. Very, very weird. What's the 180 on this? I am confused. Okay. We wanted it to come out in about this direction. And level is at about 18. Now it said that one was a 12 meter and it came out at 8. So I'm guessing the top floor from the top of it to the walkway is 4. So if we consider that being 18 high, we would need something at about 22. But I think the next one is 24? It's 25. But 19... Well, 25 is closer to 22? No, they're both 3 meters off. Well, first things first, though. We aren't going to get this in with this here. Oh, wow. Okay, that was 2 pieces. That's right. We're going to do that. Oh, dear. Well, there's no things on this side, which... Oh, wait, no, there are. Just wasn't in the right thing. Okay, so let's try to connect a 25 directly across if we can. Distance too short. What does that mean? Okay, so... That's not really as high as it said it would be. Because that still goes up quite a bit. Now, I think I'm right because the towers look about level. Just the connection point is much, much lower than what I would on where I would expect it to be. Yeah, because the doors are up here. Okay, let's move you. Maybe there was... Ah, yeah, see, it's supposed to be up there. See the pillar on the front of it? It's supposed to go up to there. And it does over here. But over here, it's much, much lower. Which makes me think that we're still going to have to do some terrain modification to make this work. Okay, I want it about this level. Just make sure all of this terrain is about here. We are about to run out of some soil. Gonna have to bubble this out a bit because I think that's what the problem is. There we go. Now let's move it, and we'll pull back the terrain afterwards too, but I really need this at height. There we go. And we'll pull it back in, and we'll put a key across it and stuff. It'll look good. But let's get this in. So how much does it change? It goes down 2 in that direction, which is expected because, like I said, it was higher than... Oh, hiccups, excuse me. So what I'm thinking, because I do want to get pillars in here very nicely, because I don't think that one pillar would actually hold all of that up. So let's connect it, and I'm hoping this is multiple pieces. It is. Okay. So I'm going to draw it from here because I should be able to hold it at the 180. And I can actually see how high that is. So... Okay, pause. The water is messing up all the measurements. Actually, from here to here should be 1 elevated. So... yeah. Let's actually have it from here, I want to say. Just on the either side of the train bridge. I would still say that that would be too long of a distance for it to go without a pillar. Just to what it looks like, but you know what? We're not going to be that picky. We're trying to make it look good, not anything more, really. But we can get rid of those because we have it going in a straight line at the moment. At the 180. And it got really close to that key for a second, too. So that's why it was reaching for the sky, so to say. Okay, just to there. And across. Okay, maybe this side needs an additional pillar. That is a really long jump. We'll say at the 5. Oh gosh, and the key is messing with it. Okay, to there, and it goes down 1. That's fine. Connect. Anywho. Okay, let's see if that works. High speed this. Because there is a stop right there, and there should be a stop, yeah, just down the street right there. So, people are trying to get from one side of the city to the other. They can't actually use that. Which I'm just hoping that, yeah, it looks like I balanced this recently. That all these stops are working fine without backing up. Yeah, there's like no one coming from down here. The biggest group is down here. How many people are using you? 35 is the highest. About 40 people continuing to join, but tram just came by, so I think we're good on that. And we have a lot of people crossing this. So that is really good. I'm not sure if that's a visual glitch, but they just kind of sink into the ground there. Let's slow that down. It's like, whoop. Okay. When they're on the right side of it, it just, whoop. Oh, that's amusing. Okay, let's now fix the key. Actually, let's fix the terrain, because this was, say, more at about that elevation. Suck it in. Suck it in. Okay, maybe a little too much on that side, but that's fine. So let's get this key in. And I would like to actually put it right there. We have road guidelines. Right under it? That actually could work. And I don't think it would hinder how it looks. And then I could have it pass back through over to this side again, and we could just adjust the levels so that it doesn't look like it's going through the tram. So, this needs to go down quite significantly. This can come up a little, probably. Let's just try to balance it out so it's somewhat even. We'll be able to tell based on which side is disappearing under the road here. So if we raise that a little. Now when we lower this, if... Nope, all of it disappeared all at once. So that is actually fairly level, that means. So that's good. It does kill the landscape a little. But that's fine. And right here bumps up like a lot. Does it really need to be up that high? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now, I don't know if anyone actually uses this. Is there a way to put a path right here? Because we could have people using it if the... Can people actually walk on the key? Is it possible to make a connection to it? No. Then what's the point of putting it on a key if no one can actually use it? Like, literally, no one can use this. Because you can't connect sidewalk to a key. You can't even connect road to a key. So how would people use this? Paradox, I found an issue with your placements. You need to allow either that the top of the key is a pathway or a key that has a pathway that can be connected. And holy cow, there are a lot of people crossing right there. Okay, we need another one of these over here. For sure, for sure. Okay, so we're trying to look at something similar in altitude, probably. Because that would probably be high enough to go over that, too. So, could have the 12 meter on this side if it didn't sink into the ground. So we're going to have to do a little terrain modification. Where did we put it? We put it just on the outside of this. Although I don't... Even though they... No, right here. Right here is where it should be. Alright, let's get this side real quick first. If it's going to be about the same... I would say the 25. No, the train's actually a little lower on this one, too. Because it's supposed to be at these double doors right there. That one's a little low, but that's because we did so much terrain modification. Okay, so both sides need some terrain modification to be able to assist in this endeavor. So, just a little bit. Just want it a little more level. Right there. And then on the other side, make sure I have this level and not that level. We want it about right here. So let's bulge that up. Just like that. Okay, now let's see which one will go in here. So we'll say the 12 meter. Okay, let's do it from this side so I can see if that's high enough. I think that was. In fact, maybe a little too high. No, that should be fine. Okay, so let's pull a path from this. See how high it is in comparison. And see if it goes over the... See if it goes over the tracks right here sufficiently. -7, which makes me think not. There's only one train that crosses this, too. Oh! This is bouncing up and down, too. So on this side, it's only 13 high. So if we -4 from that, that's like 17. So if we did a 19, I think it will work. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put everything in here. So we have that. We need the pathway. Oh, connect it. That goes through that. But, you know what? We can... It's not that bad. We can bump it up 1 or 2 in the middle. So... And that is an elevation change of 1 going in that direction, which is actually fine, because we might actually have it stay at 1, or stay level. As we do need to make sure that this can actually... And I hate that the water bounces it up and down like that. You know what? We'll have it go up 2. That dropped down to 1. Is it going to go back up to 2? Oh, there it goes. And back down to 1. So it is more 1 than 2. We're going to have it go up to 2. Place that right there. And connect. That's going to go down 2. Okay. That's fine. We're going to delete this side. And remember, you want to do it from the middle bridges. If you're trying to copy. And not from the exits, because... Oop, that was my chance to check. It'll be back by in a second, so let's connect it all up. But the reason being is that... it has the straight, so... See if I can position myself in a way that's a little high, but not too high. That way we can see if this... goes under. It does. Okay. So we are keeping that, and we already actually have people crossing it. So, and we do have those stops again. So, which makes me think that these stops might start getting overloaded here soon. Because it does look like a majority of the people are heading in that direction. Either there or to this stop. So we'll have to keep an eye on both those. You guys just broke the laws of physics. I want to file a formal complaint. Alright, we need a couple more of these, though. I do think. So I'll keep you guys around for this next one, which should finish us off for the episode. Now this one is going to require 2 very tall ones, because as you see, the terrain comes down quite heavily on both sides of the river. So, in fact, can we actually attach it to that to see how high it is? Well, kinda. It sits at about, say, 15. So if that's the case, if we can measure this like this. So yeah, I would say 14, 15. And then this one's 19. It can be as low as 5 above. And I do believe this is rising as it goes this way. So, if it's 5 above this, then we would need one at 20. No less than 20. So maybe... But what altitude would that be on the banks here? 19? So we can't use the 19, because remember, that's where the roof is, not where the path is. So we would have to use the next one up, which is the 25. And of course we are going to need some land manipulation. And I might key that off in some like squiggle manner to make it look nice after the episode. So let's get this all to altitude. They both do the same thing, so if it were going to be in the same spot, it would be... That makes it easy for me to judge. Based on that, maybe a tick or two in. Because that looks like it's going to be interesting, should I say? Okay, let's go back to this. Make sure it is of about this level. We need it to come out, say, to about right there. Okay, so we know on this side we're going to need the 25. So, if I can remember where it is. Okay, it's up level right there. Because as you see, the pillar doesn't really change any. So if we can have it right there, I would really, really like it right there. So let's get a pathway across the river. It should be attaching somewhere right there. And the next train should be by in just a second. Come on. Here we go. Sped it up. Oh, plenty of room. That is plenty of room. Okay, so what is the height over here, though? It's about the same. Little higher, it seems. So 25. The 25 will make it go up a little. But that should be okay. So just drop that in. Let's go back to the pathways. Oh, it actually elevates from left to right? Huh. That's interesting. But again, we are going to be taking... In fact, that one needs another pillar on it. Because that is a very long distance. But we're going to be taking from the pathway because that is level. We're going to pause it because it's bouncing it around like crazy. So we want it level. And then connect. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We have to replace where that pillar is, though. I was about to say, that can stay, right? And say, well, it could, but we want to replace it either way. About 6 out. That is fine. Yep, we'll just do it right there, and it'll elevate right there. So those people will come down a little, but... What happened to my pillar right there? I would like a pillar right there, please. The length probably wasn't long enough, so it probably gets rid of it. So it is there. And then it's not. Well, that just ruins the look. So you know what? I'm going to just make the pillar and then stretch it to the end. Because if it's going to just take the pillar away... Oh, that means it probably did with the other one? No, it didn't. Why didn't it do that with you? I has questions, but I'm not sure if you'll answer me truthfully, game. Okay. -1. Okay, we'll just stretch this out, say, onto the shore. And that left the pillar there. Very good. And stop. And there we go. We have a couple walkways, which actually should alleviate a lot of the traffic from the city, although it's going to start to overbear these, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on those. But that's it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, yeah, about right there. That's it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.